All right, hello and welcome back to rudimentality.com. My name is Eric Palmer,
I am Michael Brown.
and we are coming at you live if you are one of the 6.5 people that are following us or in our circle on Google+. Um, and then we will clean this up and edit it and put it out for everybody to enjoy. So we switched from audio only on the podcast to video because, one, paying hosting fees for an audio podcast seems stupid. Two, now we have a video component. That is going to be a whole lot more interesting. Cats!
Kitty. Say hello.
Example A of all, cats. And yeah, so what we're here to talk about today is some changes in not only the website, but in the groups that we're working with. And let's start with what was formerly St. Cloud All City. Michael, tell me a little bit more about that.
Sure. So last year, St. Cloud All City came out. It was at the beginning of the season, the high school group, and then numbers were kind of down, so we worked it out with the board because it's an independent organization, so that we could have people that we just kind of referred to as age outs at the time, people that were out of high school but still eligible for the WGA activity. So we got a couple of those members, and then this past year, kind of working with what's best for the group, talked with the board, talked with the members, stuff like that. We're coming out. We have a new name. We are now Aurora Indoor. Our sister guard is the Eclipse Winter Guard. So both activities are the winter programs for the St. Cloud All City Marching Band, which is the summer program. So the parent organization is still the same. We're fully independent. We're coming out as Independent A. So we're kind of in that central Minnesota area. We're really close to St. Cloud State and St. Ben, so I'm hoping to get some interest from there. And then obviously the members that have graduated from Tech, Apollo high schools, and Cathedral in St. Cloud, Sartell High School, Sauk Rapids High School, all the people that are still want to be in the activity but maybe go to school up here or something like that. We now have an independent opportunity for them. So with that, kind of my idea was, Minnesota Brass is our world-class line, our independent world-class line in Minnesota, and RCR is our open class line in Minnesota, and I wanted to fill in that independent A class line slot. There are a couple of independent A class lines in Minnesota, but I kind of want to be that. It's kind of my goal, if that makes sense. So.
Well, and the nice thing about this is that you're going to be going up against a lot of the same groups that St. Cloud All City went up against in PIA.
Yep.
But now the playing field is going to be leveled essentially because you can bring in these older members that have experience not only from what was SCAC, but now from the rest of the kind of Midwest region theoretically, with the nice centralized location. So I'm really excited, man. And you let me listen to a little snippet of the show.
Secret though, nobody knows the name.
10 minutes ago. So no sneak preview. You got to go to the interest meeting to figure it out.
Yes.
And when are those going to be?
So we have an interest meeting September 23rd, 7 o'clock. It's a Monday. It'll be at the band room at Tech High School, which is right by Lake George in St. Cloud. And then we are going to have a second one on September 30th, same place, same time, for the people that couldn't make it to the first one. And we're also putting up signs and stuff like that around town. And then our open house, or our auditions, whatever you want to call them, are going to be the last 2 Sundays in October, 12 noon to probably 8 at South Junior High in St. Cloud. And that information, right now it's on, it hasn't been put up on Facebook or on a flyer or anything like that yet, but that'll be coming probably in the next week. Which then I guess, speaking of Facebook, if you go to facebook.com/Aurora Indoor, here you can see our logo, /Aurora Indoor, that is where you can go for all the information coming out. That's where we have our events and stuff like that. And myself and a couple other staff members are the admins there, so we'll be pushing out content, and that's kind of our public face, I guess. So once the line gets going, we'll probably utilize Facebook groups to have a private group for just members so we can share music and stuff like that. But yeah, for right now, I totally welcome everybody to go check out our page, see what we're all about.
Awesome. Well, if you want to check out the page, this is what it looks like, assuming this is showing up in the video feed,
Boom.
which is the Aurora Indoor Facebook page, and we will also, of course, link this on embed a link into the video since this will be on YouTube,
Yep.
which is one of the benefits of this new format. So now, and as such, part of this is figuring out how to manipulate Google Hangout tools so that I'm not exposing my
Passwords.
empty checking account number and passwords and whatnot.
Your homework.
Or any, creepy trolling that I'm doing on Facebook, which is
A little
kind of
4chan, a little Reddit. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome, man. Well, I'm excited. And then staff is going to be you, obviously.
Yep.
And then who else is on board?
Sure. So pretty much the same staff as last year. We might add a couple people depending on who's in the area and what's going on. But it'll be myself, Norma Hiltz. She'll be running the front line and doing pretty much all our mixing with our boards and stuff like that. And then we have Scott Wachnick, a.k.a. Bams. He'll be our bass tech and all-around battery guy. And then Eric Dilla is coming back. He'll be snare tech / battery guy. And those guys helped out a lot last year with drills, so they'll probably be doing the same thing.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else. We got the Facebook. Go to the interest meetings, obviously, or hit up yourself via the Facebook page, or through rudimentality.com. You can get Mike's email and hit him up that way if you want to be a little more direct about it. And yeah, it's definitely something worth doing. Great organization, a lot of support behind the scenes. Obviously, it's been around for 20 plus years, and it's something that you should do. So check out Aurora Indoor. Again, flash link popping up right there. And yeah, stay tuned for more awesome video updates featuring what else? Cats and Wolverine t-shirts and indiscernible backgrounds. Like, hey, is there somebody chained up to a boiler next to me that you can't see the shadows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, so until then, we will see you next time.
Peace.